Police Regional Office 3 Top Cop Police Brigadier General Ponce Rogelio Peñones has inspected in Central Luzon Police Disaster Response Equipment. President Bongbong Marcos Jr. visits some parts of the province of Cebu affected by Typhoon Tino. Malnourished indigenous people children receive rice assistance. And the health news, the several important and recent for items concerning anxiety and depression. Good evening, I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadis Valencia and this is the Weekend News. Police Regional Office 3 Top Cop Police Brigadier General Ponce Rogelio Peñones has inspected Central Luzon Police's disaster response equipment at the PRO3 Parade Ground, Camp Captain Julian Olivas on Saturday in anticipation of the expected landfall of Typhoon Uwan. Among the inspected resources were rescue boats, life vests, chainsaws, generators, floodlights, first aid kits, and radios vital assessed for humanitarian and emergency operations across the Central Luzon. According to Police Brigadier General Peñones, the inspection was carried out to ensure that all search and rescue tools, mobility assets, and communication systems are operational and ready for deployment. He instructed all provincial and city directors to coordinate closely with their respective local disaster risk reduction and management offices, conduct local inspections, and ensure that all response units are in a state of readiness and deployability. In Visayas, President Bongbong Marcos Jr. visits some parts of the province of Cebu affected by Typhoon Tino. Today, President Bongbong Marcos visited evacuees in the municipality of Liloan, the province of Cebu, and led the distribution of aid to those affected by Typhoon Tino. At the same time, the Department of Health conducted a rapid health assessment and free consultation. It also ensured the safety of drinking water and nutrition for children, pregnant women, and mothers. After the municipality of Liloan, President Bongbong Marcos Jr. also went to the city of Talisay to continue the distribution of aid to other affected residents. In Mindanao, malnourished indigenous people children receive rice assistance. The humanitarian team of the Office of the Physician Ophthalmologist in the 80th seat Bangsamoro Parliament, Kadil Sinolinding Jr. distributed rice aids to 48 malnourished children from the Manobo Aromanen tribe on Friday, November 7, in the Sitio de Lutan in Barangay Tamped, the municipality of Cabacan, Special Geographic Area, the province of Cotabato. The relief mission of the humanitarian team of the Office of Bangsamoro Parliament member Sinolinding, who is also the Regional Health Minister of the Autonomous Region, was supported by Bangsamoro Chief Minister Abdul Rauf Makakwa. In a report this Saturday by Cabacan Mayor Tonix Inalang, the parents of 48 malnourished children in Sitio de Lutan in Barangay Tamped rejoiced as they received 25 kilos of rice each from the office of Dr. Sinolinding, who has extensive health programs implemented in remote areas of the Bangsamoro Special Geographic Area in the province of Cotabato, which is part of Region 12. Mayor Inalang and Barangay Tamped Chairman Francisco Saliling thanked Dr. Sinolinding and Chief Minister Makakwa for their relief mission in the Manobo Aromanen tribe stronghold in Cabacan. In other news, former DENR Secretary Gina Lopez's passionate anti-mining protest goes viral again. Despite being born into a comfortable environment, Gina Lopez, a member of the Lopez family that owns ABS-CBN, chose a lifestyle based of simplicity, compassion, and activism. Compassionate with or without cameras, she was celebrated as an environmental hero who stood up to the Philippines mining giants. During her tenure, Lopez ordered the closure of 26 mines, imposed a ban on open-pit mining, and pushed for the protection of rivers, watershed, and forests after being appointed as Environment Secretary by then President Rodrigo Duterte.
We can bring on peace, but you cannot kill the environment, because if you kill the environment, you kill everything. One-third of the Filipino depends on our natural resources. Sinong nagdudusa pag winawasak yung kalikasan? Sino? Yung mahihirap. That's the fact. You know, the rich have air cons and all like this. Who suffers if you kill the environment? It's the poor. And whose duty is it to protect our people? It's the government. And when you make decisions based on business interests, you have shirked your responsibility. You have lost the moral ascendancy to rule the government because to you, business and money is more important than the welfare of our people. So think of that.
And Ma'am Gina Lopez, she died of cancer. These exact words by Lopez are circulating again after the catastrophic Typhoon Tino ripped through Cebu, destroying homes, drowning highways, and killing people, but this time with more insight and clarity from netizens who have heard them regarding the environmental repercussions of mining. And the health news. The several important and recent 4 items concerning anxiety and depression. Here are several important and recent health news items concerning anxiety and depression with key takeaways and their implications. First, early gut microbiome in toddlers links and to later anxiety and depression. Gut microbiome in children as young as 2 may be associated with internalizing symptoms such as anxiety and depression at school age. A study of 55 children from the Growing Up in the Singapore Towards Healthy Outcomes or GUSTO cohort collected stool samples at the age of 2 and brain scans at the age of 6, then assessed internalizing symptoms at the age of 7 and 5. They found that one specific microbial profile or involving microbes in the Clostridiales and Lactospiraceae families was indirectly associated with later internalizing symptoms via altered connectivity in certain brain networks. Number 2, researchers reversed anxiety-like symptoms in mice by rebalancing specific neurons in the amygdala. A team found that overactivity in the specific set of neurons in the amygdala, or a brain region involved in emotion, can drive anxiety and social deficit behaviors, and by restoring the balance of excitability in those neurons, they were able to reverse those behaviors in mice. Number 3, excessive consumption of negative news linked to increased anxiety and depression symptoms. A study from the EDBAPS found that individuals who consume large amounts of negative news reported higher symptoms of anxiety and depression. Interestingly, the study also found that following a balanced diet was associated with reduced symptoms. This highlights a modifiable lifestyle and environmental factor, media exposure, and diet. Number 4, more than 1 billion people living with mental health conditions, globally urgent scale-up of services needed. According to the World Health Organization, over 1 billion people worldwide are living with mental health disorders, including anxiety and depression, and many countries still have insufficient services to deal with that burdens. This is underlined the global magnitude of the issue and the need for systemic responses like policy, funding, and workforce. And number 5, sleep and mental health are bidirectional relationship. Researchers in Stanford Medicine highlight how sleep problems and mood problems, anxiety and depression feed into each other. Poor sleep worsens mood and mood disorders impair sleep. Key takeaway: improving sleep may be a powerful lever to support mental health. And that is Weekend News this Saturday, November 8, 2025. I'm Apolinario 30 Dignadisi Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Good night, everyone.